Yes, the world don't left now we on. Let we pray for make we sweet sweet salon. Fambolem unado una cabo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon who side you they reach we from. Fambolem, we don't come with another episode of politics and economics. I want for just share this very quickly as I be dey come as I be dey prepare for come na the show and I make I be late for about 2 3 minutes. Fambulem, I realize one thing, and waiting at the thing where I realize I be scan the news and I see this headline. Apparently, not to that I be one for talk, not to this headline I want for talk about and make us the main topic. But when I see this, it kind of shocking to me and say, okay, well, we don't need for be say we don't exhaust this topic. Fambulem, this drug topic, it only take different layers. And I'm so glad that we dey get a lot more information, like report we just come out, and it sort of expose this Kush business, the people and way they behind that Kush business na salon. So Fambule Muna member like we don't they see some salon youth them where some of them not even flop yourself where you go wonder saying they not even get that kind of money for able bring Kush na that country they in massive number. So some of we be they wonder now saying okay well this Kush don't rampant. You must get a big gun, meaning big agbagba where they behind this Kush in business in that country dey. So this report able to answer that question dey, as to how or the agbagba or agbagba them where they behind this Kush I go say endemic because it all become a sickness and something way very alarming na salon. So I decide say okay. Initially, I want for really talk about another thing where I go say for we within the diaspora we for be troubled, even though the people in Sefna Salon for be troubled. We the headline shows say the the batch of the people and we then deport from the United States, then go reach Nassau alone April, so then go begin send them inside April. So we now like few weeks away. So I know say some people be I don't listen to several videos, audios. I mean, I don't watch some videos, not to just Salon, but across Africa where some people get mixed feeling. Some people they say, well, people instead of they go school or whatever it is, improve their life, then go there into drugs, and so they're not empathize, they're not sorry for them and things like that. I don't hear Nigerians then they talk about that. Like different even Kenyans, like different nationalities then don't they talk about that. But Salon, I really want follow we focus on the fact say there were people and we then go for go fend. Because that thing way we they try for talk about saying, well, some of them go put on per drugs for fast money and things like that, or crime, criminal activities. But where you look, from waiting me don't understand so far, it not necessarily means say them people there commit high crime though. Because some people and they say even the people that we support Trump say if you come US illegally, so you commit a crime. The lawyers them they not see that as crime. They see them as yes offense, but they're not criminal. So then get the way with them put them. So for let people sort of take Donald Trump by word and say almost all or majority of the immigrants them are criminals them, meaning like hardcore criminals and all that. And not be true. And not be true at all. So this is not the headline. Sierra Leone deportees to arrive from US in April. This now according to the Minister of Internal Affairs. So I go get for where I sit on small part this topic. I go want for let we answer then questions here. I don't try for answer one, the first one where people and they ask, wait to make then they deport then Salon people here. And we all know saying a Trump in policy, and now they go after anybody with able for catch, not to just the people that we talk say, oh, now criminals them, then get criminal offense and stuff. And I don't say that's now one of my programs them say it will be very difficult for them pinpoint who that now the criminal. So because they know say it very difficult, so now if you undocumented, they grabs you. And in fact, when they begin do this, then notice say they even be detain somebody way now American citizen. So not to even immigrant, and that's be happen in New York. So New Jersey as well. They observe then kind of errors then they. So again, we don't talk now this program saying we therefore be careful. And few people let me call at one point, then talk say it go fine for like you work out with your document, meaning if you na American citizen, make sure say you get a photocopy of your citizenship, like the front page of your passport if you get passport, or the citizenship certificate. But something no more way if you na green card holder, make sure say you get a printout of like a copy, photocopy of your green card. So if then grabs you, you go able for show them. Because the way how it happen now, then can you go any side. And that's not the more troubling part. Because let's say as Sierra Leonean, instead of then deport you go Salon, then they send you go na Cuba, Guantanamo Bay. We I'm not there now the Trump say then go they carry people then we instead of then deport them, particularly the one they would not know their home country or whatever it is. Then go just send them go Cuba na Guantanamo Bay. Usai they be the time where Bush be in a power. Now they be to go lock the people them way then they cage we go consider terrorists. So now they carry them go and stuff like that. So now that facility they were used now. So we go therefore ask some of the questions them saying, well, what brothers and sisters then they return? Salon get policy where they go able for handle them people are where they deport. And then you look back at the economic and social impact of them people are where they deport, and plenty of them where they don't baps them, then carry them go straight to the detention center. They not even get enough of them property or something where go cushion them if then they Salon till they able get back on their feet. So meaning that the government get for really step up and help them people there. So the other question is the people we don't experience similar situation, because this is not to the first set of Salon people that don't deport. So we don't see several people where they deport, and some of them even I remember where I be in Ghana, some people they repatriate them voluntarily from, well, I be don't left Ghana now where I hear that. But then give them vehicles, provide vehicles for them, and I think they give them some money and all that. And then quite not too long ago, I seen at the news some people are from Niger, Salon people are from Niger, they return. So they not deport them, then go considered returnees, but it's still they within the same kind of category as to them people are waiting the government put in place for handle then people have to come back to for get into the society, reintegrate them. So that's not the last question, saying how should the government and society handle reintegration? So this now, big question them, fumble them, because really you get we brothers and sisters them, we then self not know how for handle the people that we don't send back. One of the reasons being, some people go take and say, oh well, then they say they suffer, they say they struggle. So for like then get somebody else we will be part of that and all that stuff then they it will be very difficult. So Fambulem, that's now one of the topics then we get plenty topics then we want to talk about tonight. But before I go further, let I just again say boku thank you and ado to the people that will just join. And if this now your first time for join this platform, particularly my show, where they come every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the name of the show is Politics and Economics. And me where they bring to the show, my name na Abdul Karim Kagbo, I'm based in Canada. And my profession, just I can always try for say this because people don't know say, oh, you know, to politician or you know get experienced by this and stuff. No, salon business, not every man and not everybody in business. But my specialty, being an economist by profession, and I really glad if we wanna join this program tonight. So we will talk a little bit about economics as well, like how I talk about how for integrate them people there into the society. That's now one way where we get for look at time because it get economic implications. So again, my brothers and sisters, them dear Allah encourage you now for share, let more people able watch the program because the more people they watch, the more we will get a lively discussion tonight. Because this discussion, I don't want for let just tap to me. I want for you from una. So in that regard, let us share the numbers them right away because again now topics them way is supposed for be a discussion topic, therefore be discussion topics so that way it will be as interactive as possible because I don't get the answer to all and I just get concerned as to, for example, within I just talk about how the government will integrate them people there, particularly where we all know, say, America, and as a matter of fact, even UK, they don't tighten up them belt, and UK aid. I will talk about that in a little bit. Then SEF don't make announcements, say they go cut back on the aid where they give Africa and other developing countries. So imagine if America they do it, continue with what they do so for cut the help where they help Africa and the other developing countries, and then the UK add to that, and the Netherlands also say that they cut back. So imagine if we see all them cutbacks then they and Salon and Africa in general, we leaders them then so don't italic na I go say italics say na addiction. So they don't so dependent upon aid. And I will talk about that in a moment because it look like say all we project them like any other country na the diaspora, for example, like let's say advanced countries them where then they set program like during them budget say okay well want for do this program, do that program they then dependent upon the revenue where they get from taxpayers them. And if they're short of their revenues, then go to us like to the general public way I be to explain this before how government they to us to the public, then get written and call treasury. So you get different maturities of their they call it instruments, their debts. Then they will give a promissory note. and say, well, we want for let you trust we this amount, we will give you this promise, and saying, if let's say for example, 10-year bond, say within 10 years we go redeem them, but during that 10-year period before it mature, as then call them, every 6 months we go they pay you interest for where you they owe this promise. Will promise say after 10 years we go take the thing back and give you full money, but during the process you go don't get plenty interest before they redeem them. So now, so for the most part, government then are in place here, they trust money from the public. So, but Salon now and Africa in general, that omonga business, it don't make the we need the able for go na I go say the open market, like sideway you go say investors then go take them debt then they and rely on the return or the interest we they pay. We, because of Boku countries in Africa, they be done they do that, but then they pay the debt. Then they pay the where the thing come for mature. Then they pay them. So that default they don't create a situation where Boku investors them they scared for continue for do that. So now it make we they see say plenty of the African countries, then particularly, last, just kind of stay with Africa for a moment. So plenty African countries, then what they can do, they can always run to IMF because they're not able to raise money elsewhere. So two things: either then go to IMF or then go big. So the big do much now in the open now in the lock so we be open before we you the Boku project them. Oh, the EU commissioned this project. The US commissioned this project. All that's not big. So the question now is now where they pump the lock so waiting the African leaders then go do. And I will give now one simple example as to they still they do as recent as today according to the news. We all know about the energy situation of that country there. And now we see this. World Bank pledges continued support for Sierra Leone's energy sector. So you see, this not pledge. And remember, in a similar way, Donald Trump or America be pledge for Boku projects them na Africa and around the world. Where Donald Trump come, now it disregard them pledges then they. So even though the country be don't commit and some projects then they safe way they don't start, it stop them, it halt them. And we see the impact of that around the world. We they say some projects then they way, like for example, the AIDS vaccine. That project they don't stop them, and we they say you get people them where they suffer now as a result. And quite recently, the Ebola come back na Uganda, and the US be supposed for send a team of experts and try for go help them for contain the disease. Trump say no, they're not for good. So even though they say they don't release that, they don't kind of pull the restriction on that, but people then still say the facilities them for ensure say they contain the Ebola virus na Uganda, they say them facilities then they still not they up and running. So when I see some of the impacts them way we they see live, and we leaders them for whatever reason, they so rely on this big, and we project them. We heavily rely on donors them. So how you go set your agenda and say this now the development of your country, and you base them on somebody who pledge say I go help you. Or tell me too, in real life, than there na any sober planning by anybody, if let's say as individual, as private person, you decide for live your life that way day and say, well, I want for really do this. For send me, for example, I want send me picking and go school, and I dey look for send and go na private school, an expensive one at that. But I go do where Mami Fatu or Mami Musu send for me money where he don't promise say it will help me with from America or London or any other side. So remember, so meaning that if Mami Musu, again, people that will name Musu now forgive me, another name they just come. If Mami Musu choke up meter, he either lost in job or in not well, and not able for raise that money. So that means you picking up go school. So now similar situation they happen in Africa where we saw, particularly in our salon, with all the mineral resources, with all the thing that way God giving, the thing that way we for able use we own skill set and try for even be partial independent. But no, we need to do that. So we rely heavily on their then donation here from then countries here. So that's not another scary part. So again, I just want to bring that to our attention. Where in the past people and they can gladly and say, okay, well, World Bank don't pledge, say then go continue for help we and all that for most time. And the other thing though, that first one way, the other thing where I also want for bring to our attention as another part of this discussion tonight, Fambulem. Now the fact say it tie with this particular mentality. So as Abide explained to Una, I just want to show Una this headline, and this headline is just to mean a wake up call. What in the headline say? Trump ends US initiative to boost electricity access in Africa. This now according to the Bloomberg News report, a Bloomberg News report. So just as I they say, so Trump they end now the US initiative because US begets the initiative, and Salon now one of the supposed to be one of the beneficiaries of that initiative day, because with the say the government and the US they try for partner with private company for boost Salon electricity access. But Trump don't stop all anything now. So it beg we now the big question where I go say the $1 million question, where I believe say some of una, if at all una can remember, una supposed to ask this question now, saying, well, if Trump don't do this, it don't end the initiative for boost electricity access in Africa. So what thing will happen now? And I guess we also to go with this. The MCC Compact program, what thing will happen with that? And remember, down there now almost close to $500 million in terms of spending. And Trump, as little as $14 million project in Liberia, Trump stop him. So 14 million. So let alone now almost 400 million. So Trump go allow that? That's not the $1 million question. So again, this and I want for labor on who that for blame, who that's not for blame. But this they show how vulnerable we be. And this not something where we self cause for we self. Because if let we say they take care of we resources and then make sure say we get fair value for we resources, we're not going to depend on the Americans them or the British or let's say the Europeans in general for help we. Like as simple as school project. And look what happen again to the so-called free education, free quality education project. All that plan day is centered around donation from the developed countries then. So, and people and they chant about this program, how President Bill don't do well and stuff. But if the sustenance of that project day, it depend on somebody in pledge say, I go help you. The person in promise say, I go help you. And then you say in a project we're sustainable, and at that you they call as your flagship program. So me fumble them again, this not to something where I say I want for point finger at any particular president because na Africa wide problem. Because the African leaders them because of either they're just lazy intellectually for challenge themselves and think outside of the box because of now this don't they do the leaders them before them don't they do for several time I will say decades. So then just continue with them. And at that make the corruption also they na Africa tigi one because them money then they feel say not to the citizens their money. So it okay for eat them, it okay for embezzle them. Because they know very well say if citizens then give their own from their own pockets directly, then go target them. Then go make halala and ask questions as to what you do with me money, me tax money what I pay and all that. But then project here, we just they rebut them and we then can take the money, go receive the money in the time plenty time we can rebut them. But how they spend them, how they not spend them, we not able to get no full account of that. So fumble them again, this then just they bring them to on our attention for like on realize say the country not they go in the right direction. Because if we project them where we go say them project here and our development projects them, they suppose for help and see salon come up from point A to point B in a form of advancement, let we think again. Let we really think again because then people can pull the plug on we at any time, just as Donald Trump don't demonstrate. So fumble them. This na another thing where I feel say for concern people them. I will come to the main topic, but I just want to forget the topic here out of the way because they're equally important and for like we able get a better understanding as to whose side we see them right now where it come to them project here. So Fambulen, the phone lines then open and una can call anytime. So if you dey call from North America, Fambulen, now toll free, we mean say you no get for pay anything. So if you dey call from Canada, Mexico, and the United States, we then place then they all be part of North America. We are the same number. You can call 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If they call from the UK, the local number from the UK now plus 442080891455 plus 442080891455. If they call from Australia, the local number for call way from Australia now plus 6129098437 plus 6129098437. If you know then any of them place then they but yet you want for call we get the number where I can always say this now one port number. Now the WhatsApp, now universal number, you don't need for it no matter how say you day, all you need for get is you get access to internet, and that country they WhatsApp it will allow you. So you can able call the WhatsApp number when a +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And also we get radio station at Freetown way on 91.9 FM. And on behalf of VOS, we within at the diaspora, I want to say plenty thank you to we brothers and sisters them in our salon, Freetown particularly, where they can take care of community issues and national issues as well, through now medium day. So if you want to catch them, just tune in to 91.9 FM. But if USA you day, you know, able get full coverage, no worry about that. What you need for do is go to the Google Play Store or Apple App Store and download the VOS television app. So on the Play Store and the Apple Store, just type VOS television and you will see the link, and we're going to encourage you for download the link and let you able for listen to it right away. So we get the television app, we get the radio app, and we get plenty other things. Then you will truly enjoy. You stay now VOS where you want for try the app. So for people them we know how the app look like, the app look like this. So the top side you get with the presenters them and we schedule, and as soon as I can see me there, and we get the TV link, we get the radio link, and we get also the VOS diaspora, and I will talk about that in a moment. So the VOS diaspora, we open that for able help underprivileged picking them, and the first person we they decide for help. Now one we picking we a very brilliant, and in name Sita John or John Sita, and very recently we see him where he snap a picture with President Bill. This picture from Bulem not to AI, this na real picture. So that's we students that way VOS they sponsor, and this program where they be get na McKinney where the government puts together for recognize them brilliant speaker, and really want for say kudos to the president for that. So Fambulem the diaspora helping hand, for una way don't donate. I want for say boku thank you to una we don't donate. For una we not donate yet, dear a big I want let una click on again the link where I will post very shortly. But if you get the app, just go on the app, and then you will see that link there as I be shown on the app in a moment ago. So this is not the app, and the link, the third link to you left, for me now me right. So just click on that link there, and you go able forget the diaspora helping hand. Dear, whatever little able, we truly appreciate that. So Fambulem, that's that in terms of the diaspora helping hand, and I get update where I will share with una very shortly in terms of the donation, and I be don't say any time where I want for release any money from that fund day. I go come na this program and inform una, and try forget una approval for like I go release the money, because quite recently Sita that we student will the sponsor in that they call we manage in a salon, they say they don't alert Sita for let it pay in school fee. So I get the school fee breakdown, and by the middle of the program I go share that breakdown there with una, and then I go ask for una approval if for last send the money, and then I go try for send them after this program where we manage I go take them first thing in the morning for go make the payment, and we then give you the receipt. I go come back next program and show na the receipt, and I go also show na the account where I open for this, and that account there is specifically dedicated for this activity. So una no go see any money we not get connection to CETA or to this VOS diaspora helping and scholarship. So I try for make them in a way that Yuki no go come at all. So now he make I decide for open this account separately. Something I just want for make una know very quickly before we go back to the topics then fambulem. I open the account. We need to pay anything for maintain the account there. So but today in my name for now. So we don't raise enough money, we feel say okay, well, it no need for be about me, because this not just no more for let we get things then going and let we not go into too much spending where we not get enough fund. So now it make I take advantage of an offer where you can able open an account with that bank there for free. So don't need to charge you anything at all. So even need forget any minimum now that account there for maintain them. So fambulem, just as I say, we try for be as efficient with una money as we can. So fambulem again, the lines they're open right away. So una can call and let we hear from una. So let remind una of the topic for tonight, the main topic for tonight. Now a report we come on now do a link the Netherlands and UK to the Kush business where at one point it be so rampant that President Bill end up for pass for 3 term as state of emergency. So that's how bad it be. But the irony is where I read for una the report, una go see who side this drug business link. I go show una that link there. So fumble them, una stay tuned. Una not go nowhere. And again, I go encourage you to follow una share, let other people them come and you read this breaking news, because to me very troubling. And that's another reason we make you get for put aside that political loyalty. You get for think about you picking them, because plenty of una get picking them. I not get picking again a saloon, but I still get nieces and nephews them, and I get fambul them, picking them within a saloon. So Mrs. get a stake where it come to the youth na the country. So where I come to that, I go really challenge you now with the question of party loyalty versus the well-being of your Pekin or your niece's nephew, the young one them. I go ask that question there. Because until una genuinely, like fit, like truthfully answer that question there, Salon go continue for go bien. And we don't want that. So the other thing we I want for talk about Fambulem, we it gets some connection to this main topic. Now headline we some people then go say it's high time. But the question is, it really mean so President Bill sacked 2 people and according to the headline, the headlines say it sacked them people within a day. 2 people inside one day, 24 hours. So where you see this kind of headline, you go on for say, wow, the president don't buy entire. Wow, the president active. Wow, like all good things them. But behind the headline day, you get some dark secret. So Fambulem, let we come to the people and way to the two people that were President Bill sack with this notice. So the first person way President Bill sack now I go consider now the former ambassador to Guinea. And when I all know about the issue of in driver with and catch cocaine, 7 suitcase of cocaine, and it not be deep na the vehicle, but then trace are now the cocaine to him because na in vehicle that and in the ambassador, and then do several investigation and all that, and now then point that particular incident there to him and say a fully responsible. So as a result, President Bio decide now for sack him. So now take note to President Bio sack the former ambassador, because now I will call him former. So the ambassador will be in Guinea. So he replace him with somebody else immediately. So the person where he replace him with now Yumkela, not to Kande, but I don't know if they relate, but apparently it will be in border. So the question now is, President Bill really mean him for fight drug business in that country there? We, because of drug scandal, he decide for sack the former ambassador to Guinea. So then I go left una with that question there. So the second person where is sack Fambulem. Now the deputy minister of energy, one, because he gets two deputies. The deputy minister one, deputy minister two. So he sacked down the back. And according to the write-up, waiting at the reason for sack down there, now because of the plenty blackout. So now remember, President Bill don't say he don't take over. So it will be in responsibility. So if it be irresponsibility, so meaning that this deputy, it gets people above him. In the presidents, they above him. And in August of last year, he appoint the Yunkela to a special role for be a coordinator with the head electricity supply in the country. So, but he sacked this the deputy. So we not able to understand if the deputy now incompetent, because we know say the previous minister or the minister before when I can just say he resigned because of the car power ship issue and all that. He resigned. So but this one now, with all the resignation, President Bill Bido assure we and saying he will take full responsibility in all appoint any other minister again. At the paraphrase now, yeah, in go sit down and sit down at that chair there and make sure say all this thing where they happen so not happen again. That blackout, that incompetence and all that stuff, then it will be things them of the past. So after how many months? We still they talk about blackout. So meaning that and not still figure out the solution. So then two people away is sack. The ambassador to Guinea, where the ambassador, yes, definitely it gets connection to drugs. But we all know, as I go read for now, where I come to the main topic. We all know within the gone right now, saying some agbagba, not to some one particular agbagba, from all indication, Edena Salon, where the European Union they look for him because they accuse him say na drug dealer and na agbagba for deal with them drugs then they. But President Bill no address that. He not come out and then make sure say he defend the name of the country. So now I want for make macho say, oh well, I no dey tolerate any drug business of that country dey. So this guy he involved in this drug scandal where na Guinea and all that. So I go fire him. And clearly I know they're against for fire him. But I just the point to the unseriousness of President Bill or how he feels say he go fool Sierra Leoneans them. Because for me, if you really want to tackle this, now you don't force you for make clear to the entire world, say you get zero tolerant for drugs business. We link with the country or any other country for that matter. But this news reports don't come, and instead, una make bogus demand, and they so shameful. Demand say the Dutch people in Hussein Adebayo, and then una Hussein Laidaka, even though una not put on directly so, but for the fact say una request for somebody else as a swap, that by itself now clear indication saying una indirectly they admit say una get that guy there now una custody. Any reasonable person would join the two and two together. So with all way salon name don't go beef don't well and all that stuff then they until now salon name still they drag into drugs business. We done there for even make you team up Tranga one as you say you want for clean the image of this country. But no, you don't do that. And even this Guinea thing, it drag. And if it be happen, say the Guineans, they no stand strong, probably you will be just sweep them under the rug because you na the agbagba of the drug cartel. Now, so I go put them though, Fambulem, not any disrespect, but a very clear say na the agbagba of the drug cartel. Because otherwise, I don't see any reason where if for continue for host that criminal, that cocaine law warlord in that country there. Because regardless of say he gets affair, he gets connection with you Pekin, but you need for make the entire world, including Salon, no say regardless of the closeness with you Pekin, the love for you Pekin, but you need to tolerate that kind of thing. So and again, it's impossible say you Pekin not even know say this guy dangerous. But the fact of the matter is because una no address am, because una feel say it go die down, that's not good for the country. And that's not fair to we the Salon people them. Because now we country name the also. And not to you want go and get that country there. That country there it belong to we all. So Fambul them this I don't know what you una go make of it. But I go more than happy for see una comments them and again the phone lines they open for let una call and let we discuss this issue. So now let's go straight to the main topic because it's very clear the connection between waiting they go on and the main topic. So fumble them, the main topic again It say report Comonado, where this report it link the Netherlands and UK. So people and we live in them two countries then they say then people and then they bring Kush Kana Salon. Now they bien the rampant Kush in the country. And by the way, I want to say beaucoup thank you to Sierra Leone for we then give me the opportunity for able download the news article here. I want to say plenty thank you to them and kudos to them for doing that. So Fambule, let us spend further time, more time for let go through the article so una will get better understanding of waiting they go on in that country there and waiting this article say regarding the Kush business na salon. And remember, just like that, about cocaine. And now Kush business don't come in. Report on Kush don't come into play. So I want for really go through the connection so we all go see the connection and let we all therefore react as to waiting exactly we go do as Sierra Leoneans. And this again I dey continue for appeal to the supporters them of SLPP, APC, saying una need for put una pikin welfare first. Meaning una pikin their life, their well-being before them politicians hear their interest. Because otherwise, them people there, then go come and go. But you pikin, if you pikin well, me brother or sister or me mama or papa, it they on you. And we all know how much some of them picking in the cable make a difference in we life in the future. And we all know say you can say in a culture or whatever way you want for call them. But we know say according to Saloon culture or Africa in general, we able to picking them. Because we picking them where they're able for help we, guess what? It can be a game changer for our lives. So as a result of that, it really makes sense for like we protect them as much as we can. So now that make anybody we want for whatever reason mix them up, create situation where their life go messed up. My brothers and sisters, we need for say no to them people and they or even the so-called cartel we go on for we responsible for put we picking them in any kind of situation and they. So I just set the stage for read the article for now Fambulem. Let I pull up the article. So according to the article, I hope so now they see them clearly. So the article reads say report links Netherlands and UK to growing Kush drug crisis in Sierra Leone. So that's now the headline. So let we go now to the article proper, Fambulem. A recent investigation report by Clegendale and the Global Initiative has uncovered alarming evidence, when I underline that word, evidence, alarming evidence that the Netherlands and the United Kingdom are key sources of Kush, a potent synthetic drug that is causing significant public health crisis in Sierra Leone. So, the trace And they use the word are key sources. Key, meaning that the Netherlands and the UK now major place them outside the Kush they come out, where they end up for kilo picking them. And we all don't hear within a Kush. So now yeah, then talk about it being a synthetic drug that is causing significant health problems or crisis in Sierra Leone. So let's continue for it, Fambule. So the article continue for say, Kush, a relatively new and highly addictive narcotic, primarily consists of synthetic cannabis and nitazens and opioid believed to be far more powerful than heroin. So within this they say, this they tell we say that thing where we don't hear about cocaine, Kush a bad of past cocaine. Now remember we now the wall people and they talk about how cocaine bad off and stuff. So this Kush now a bad past cocaine. So then continue for say the drugs abuse has escalated to alarming levels, prompting President Julius Maada Bio to declare a state of emergency in April 2024 in response to the crisis. And I talk about that, where President Bio declare, say, the way how Kush be done bad off in that country there. So it declare state of emergency against Kush and all that, not too long ago, less than a year ago. So this is not the interesting part now. With all the declaration, don't declare and everything. So the report notes that the largest recorded shipment of Kush, weighing 300 kilograms, was intercepted in Sierra Leone and traced back to the Netherlands in early 2024. So early last year, they intercept a shipment of Kush where the total come up to 300 kilograms. That na boku Kush from them. And then trace the Kush where they catch, then trace them back to the Netherlands. And that then be happen early 2024. So then continue for say la highlight so na go will see usa they read. So then continue for say investigations further reveal that a convicted Dutch drug smuggler is linked to the Kush trade, with Dutch and British criminal networks playing a significant role in its distribution. Una see how they go with this? Somebody will then convict a Dutch convicted fellow and they pay the Kush business na salon. And he get in criminal network, he get in agbagba them, people them way embodies them or he agents them. La put on that way. He gets agents them. Now the Netherlands and Britain where now then they distribute the Kush. So the Kush where the investigation point where they intercept that saloon, that 300 gram, they end up for trace them to this Dutch guy and realize say it get people them, agents them, where they distribute the Kush for them. Now continue. The reported synthetic drugs originating from the Netherlands have been observed in multiple West African countries. So again, not to salo no more. different other countries them, and we don't see Udoyeri, but arrest them. Now Liberia, now Gambia, and I don't know if it's Senegal, but other African countries then. Investigators allege that international criminal syndicates are involved in cultivating large-scale cannabis operations, heightening the region's drug problems. So again, this is something where it go at for faith. And we sister network I be do a program where I talk about that. Saying the way how the syndicates then agents here they don't so make this trade. And Boku people are involved, and clearly we don't see say the first family involved for cover them people here. Sadly enough. So then they continue for increase the trade and cause problem for picking them. So it continue for say, the article continue for say, the situation caught international media attention in January when Dutch drug kingpin Jos Lydekkers, also known as Bollijos, was spotted at a church service alongside President Bill. Although there's no direct evidence linking him to the Kush trade, experts warn that Dutch criminals are becoming increasingly entrenched in West Africa's narcotics market. So I hope Sona gets this. So again, fair enough, they say they don't get clear evidence for direct harm at him, but you get Dutch people, them Dutch criminals. And again, this report safe not take them out of the picture. Because another report where we don't read now VOS na ya, be say just like they it get operational freedom. So what in the operation they do? Possibly not just the cocaine operation. Because now this Kush link them to the Netherlands and link them to people them set off like a bunch of people them in a network. Agent them where they were responsible for distribute this drug across West Africa particularly. So then sort of talk about the researcher here. Kaz de Brujun, a researcher at Clean-Gendel, has heavily criticized the insufficient oversight in the region, noting that currently only 4 Dutch police liaisons are operational in Nigeria, Ghana, and Morocco to monitor drug activity. So clearly, they talk about manpower now, and we all see na salon where the president's just tight-lipped about this whole thing. And now, not just one, but a whole network. And takes that boku kush, that salon, and takes them back to the Netherlands and the UK. So he continues to say, in a response to these findings, Dutch authorities have downplayed accusations, asserting that there is no definitive evidence that the Netherlands functions as a primary production or transit hub for Kush. So again, this is not politics. So clearly, the Netherlands, because of this headline, is so heavy, they're not going to want for like it come clear, say the country heavily involved in the Kush trade, saying that Netherlands na a transit point. So no brainer, then go deny, just like how we self na salon. We politicians them, Then deny at first until we come don't come back come now. So then closely they come to the truth. Because otherwise, if you not sabi this person and the person where they look for, not to him, they be there in another church service. For easy for Leona come out and say no, this person not to him. But for Leona go that far and say, okay, well, una don't request for this person, we self one request for that person there. Able, if really like how the police try for stupid some people because not to me, we then say, oh well, the guy don't escape. The so-called Umar Sharif way, they go by that name they way allegedly now just like they can they're not knowing whereabouts and stuff. But as simple as somebody don't show now the person in whereabout. They say, oh well, no side there, they go get them. Una stop that person there and arrest them. Who that they talk about here? They talk about the Dutch investigative journalist where the police arrest. And according to Ram, they say one truck soldier man there. And then go for arrest them. Where it not be even arm. You know, all gone, no nothing. For let one truck soldier man them. So why una not forbid allow that lady if una no no side there? And una no say a wanted man. And una don't pledge. Say una go comply with the international people we want for get this guy. Una don't promise say yes. Una go make him available. Una go cooperate. And then in addition to that, una say yes, una willing for cooperate, but una don't know the guy whereabout. And yet una they arrest somebody. We want for go for no usai the person lodge. It make any sense? Me fumble them? Absolutely not. Let's therefore finish up the reading and then I will move on. But fumble them again. I want for Leona to try for help me piece the puzzle, like puts the puzzle together. So now for almost to the end now, say, as the crisis in Sierra Leone worsens, international voices have called for a greater collaboration and more stringent law enforcement measures to confront the spread of Kush and mitigate its devastating effects on communities. The situation in Sierra Leone has deteriorated rapidly, particularly among the youth, who can be observed wandering the streets in a dazzled state. Mughals throughout the country are reportedly overwhelmed with drug-related fatalities. So morgues, meaning mortuary, morgues throughout the country are reportedly overwhelmed with drug-related fatalities, highlighting the urgent need for effective intervention. So Fambulem, and again, it brings me back to that question. This not to, we don't need the media again for tell we how much Kush don't destroy we youth them, we picking them, the future leaders them. We don't need the media for tell we that. We they see na teeth. We they see picking them na some corner, they sleep by themselves. Some they kind of naughty for on a gutter. We they see the bad so foot them na them body. And all that be make President Bill push say he go declare a state of emergency against Kush, not knowing to say he even keep the Agbagba. So Fambulem, that's not the connection. So the 300 kilograms of Kush where they intercept, fumble them, then Kush then trace them to the Netherlands and the UK. And we get drug agbagba with the administration they hide. Una tell me too, wetin are the benefits to Sierra Leone for hide that agbagba dey? If the benefits not only be to President Bio and a family, and probably the surrounding friends, we know about them. So una tell me, and ask una self, wetin una the benefit from getting that guy, harboring that guy in a salon? Una tell me. We a dangerous guy, and reports don't show say they operate in business na freedom, and now they don't link huge Kush to decide who side come out. So not a more reason if President Bill be really mean that state of emergency where it be pull out, where it be announced. If it be truly mean am, my brothers and sisters, this not for be the time for show people and say him not only come for fight corruption, but he also come for make sure say he protect we picking them, because he always they say now in speech them say we picking them now the treasure of that country they in call human capital. So he say them now the treasure, the diamond them of Salon. Because now then get for be with future leaders them. And now then get for be with future scientists them. Now then get for be with researchers them. Now then get for all prominent positions them. So as a result, rightfully, it's say now the treasure, now the gold mine of the country, we picking them. So they say one thing and they do something completely different. So this now me appeal before I wrap up to me people them na salon, my brothers and sisters, particularly una, we they support the politicians them. We see that under APC about Boku drugs allegation. Now we don't see them under SLPP, but yet people are still they make excuses. And this not to just shameful, but a dangerous for picking them. Una yo picking them. We regardless of who you they, regardless of whose political party you they support. Kush, we all know say almost every family in that country they get a family member we either directly or indirectly affected when a victim of that Kush day. So if una sit down, una they support somebody where he care just for himself, a very clear. Say this man not care about the country. With all way people and they talk, he not care about the country at all. He just care for protect he and his family. And in that process, it ruin we youth them at that country day. So now tell me too, somebody we know who side Kush they come out. And remember at one point, they don't even accuse a member of the Bio family. Admire Bio, where they say na agent of the Kush, na distributor. They accuse him, and waiting the police do, allegedly. They alert him, say, oh, then go search, do search warrants and stuff. Alert him, and then possibly he hide everything, evidence. And then go there, they don't see anything, or then claim say they don't see anything, and that was the end. But in the first place, how they're able for connect them. So it kind of they unravel now. It is shown now clearly saying not to admire Bio no more, the Bio family. And this I need to hesitate because Boku evidence don't point to that family there. So the Bio family, they harbor somebody with a drug dealer. So that by extension make the Bio family distributors of drugs that are considered. And sadly enough, this same family, now this family, we open trust for protect we picking another country. Not to irony that. With the person we suppose for protect we picking them. Now that person they connive or they help distribute the drugs that that country there. And again, you go on for say, are they pushing too far? But inference, within Englishman call inference, because of the Boku team them connection, we for able now solve the puzzle and saying that family they not clean, that family they get a stain, and possibly that family they go considered distributors of drugs that are country day. And now they don't show we connection with the plenty Kush. Boku one, that's alone. And that's not the one where they're able to intercept. So what about the other one them? That container we didn't say. We didn't just mass massa. And plenty other instances them we didn't just mass massa. And instead, a popo picking them, we probably themselves a victim of that circumstance they, even though not to excuse for letting involve in that kind of trade day. But if we not go after the Agbagba, my brothers and sisters, that country day, the damage way Kush and the other drugs then they cause to we youth them right now, that damage they go day on that country day for very, very long time. Just like how President Bill say, then youth here now then we abop for tomorrow for develop that country day. So if you they destroy them now, so clearly you they destroy the future of the country. So me fumble them. This not supposed to be about APC, nor about SLPP. It's supposed to be about you picking them. And clearly, we all this see say President Bill, get that respect way and people feel safe or get from where this scandal broke. Himself know that. Not to just to the international community, but even to Sierra Leoneans them. It's just unfortunate that Sierra Leone now people are not able to protest because this not sufficient reason for let people and take to the street. It just sound like that situation where una know like where somebody go say, this person is a rape picking them. So anytime that person they go na any neighborhood where they sabiam, Cobra then go dreba, Cobra then go team up and say no come na ya for camp well picking them. I just give another example there. We don't see several times where people they stand up and say no to particular criminal will not be as dangerous as this man where we they keep na salon in the name of just like their cards. So my brothers and sisters are again at the appeal to now. This not supposed to be about SLPP, it's not supposed to be about APC, it's supposed to be about Sierra Leone. And it's supposed to be about we picking them, the effect with this get on we picking them. And that make the main topic for appeal to una, saying that way una they take light of the situation in the name of say, you know what, I'm a political party at the expense of you young Pekin, me brothers and sisters, or me mama and papa them. Una young Pekin or Pekin them where they perish from their drugs here. But yet una quiet. And I know say now on a kitchen table, una they complain, una they grumble. But una not get mind for calm now though and say no to this terrible dog we they call Kush. So my brothers and sisters, let's move on. I will reserve a final comment, but let's move on to the topic of we people them, we brothers and sisters them, we apparently then they are not the lineup now for let them deport them, go saloon. And according to the report, they for return saloon inside April. And this is not the headline. Sierra Leonean deportees to arrive from US in April, according to the Minister of Internal Affairs. So me fumble them. Dear, let we not provoke them people here. Yes, you get paper, legit paper. But the people that will not get paper. And so man like I said before. So man they genuinely and for camping greener pasture. They don't do almost everything. So Monday, it don't even pay for like able get paper. But they don't eat money, they don't like Panam here and there. Now, unfortunately for some of them, they return them as salon. Yes, now we country, but we all know how salon they. And as some of the reason that we make I want for let we ask and answer them questions here. Sorry, I showed the wrong one. So then questions here, fumble them. So you look at the question here. Again, the first one, and in a simple question, where to make the day deport them from US. And because of crazy Donald Trump, say he go deport anybody we not get correct paper in that country there. So you go agree, say, well, nothing wrong for they do that because they try for protect him in country. Yes, that's true. And then the second part, now they more we need for pay attention because then they get direct connection to me and you too. We're based at the diaspora. Again, like I say, it don't necessarily mean say because you get paper, you for say negative things about the people and way this thing get for affect. Because remember, it can be you in another circumstance or somebody close to you, if not to yourself. So dear my brothers and sisters, so now let we discuss this topic and therefore find ways them how we go will answer some of them questions here in light of the current situation where they go on at the country right now. Because it's very clear. saying the country not ready for take this additional responsibility. Very, very clear. So now it begs the question, what the government go do? I don't say we not to government, but this how they talk to them indirectly. Like, then think and tell we exactly within that the preparation we they don't make for brothers and sisters then when they come back home. So the other question we get for ask is, wait, and they self not part of the preparation in terms of the impact. Because I remember Nigeria, there's like a similar situation and then get a package. Yes, salon, like I say, we they go through financial times and troubled times. But this now some of the things them way I will they say, why don't they say now this program? And I make them can say you want for keep something for the raining days. So now the way how we government, the president they spend. So the tap don't they lock. So in terms of the South how they get money, they grant them. That do much they don't they lock. So now how the government go come up with money or resources for take care of our brothers and sisters then we then get for deport inside April. And that's supposed to be the responsibility of government for take care of its citizens them. The way they go so, government supposed for put in place certain structure, just like how the question asked. Waiting are some of the strategies them we they don't put in place for take care of their we brothers and sisters here where they go. And we them for able to give them the dignity we them deserve. And saying yes, una not get for shame, una not get for beat una self up, una try. If una be succeed, the country go benefit. Because you don't necessarily need for give somebody money directly, but some of the people them the project we then go embark on, them projects then they then go hire people them, and then people then they go able for take care of their young people them, and then it can trickle down. So that's some of the indirect benefits than that. But now, where did they go home so? And plenty of them broke-hearted. And plenty of them go feel shamed. But dear my brothers and sisters, we waiting at the diaspora, and una we get for receive them, dear let we see them like our brothers and sisters. And no say the politicians them, they don't put we the diasporas them against each other. But dear, then we brothers and sisters here, we go salon April. Dear, let we make sure say we give them the support we they need. Dear, if you want for provoke or waiting not to the right time, maybe wait we they don't settle, and then I can joke around and stuff like that. But the emotions they really, really raw. Imagine some man they don't come to this country, I don't come America for quite a while. And like I said before, it don't fet, you know, get paper. And now they can't send them back. So my brothers and sisters dear, this is not the appeal way I get for una. And I display them questions here for let una go reflect. Because we wanna reflect on the questions and then try for find answer to them questions here. Hopefully, then they go able make una think twice as to how una go treat them with brothers and sisters here. Yes, some man go say, oh well, we be there abroad, you be the kakpa, you be the this, you be the that. Dear I beg, una treat them like mortal man them. Yes, some of them don't make them mistakes, where they be feel say they not go ever reach to this level, for let them send them go back and stuff. But now brothers and sisters them. So for we, some of we where they offend, they allow we forgive them. And let we accommodate them. And let we give them the support where they require. So now they go left that. And before I close Fumble Them, I just want to share with you now the topic where I be say I go talk about last. We get connection with who diaspora helping hand. We picking John Sita in school fee business. So I will shortly display the school fee, the breakdown, and then I go try for ask una for let una give me green light for let I release the money. And then next week, by God's will, I will share with una the receipt. So let's show now the breakdown. So this now the breakdown fumble them, and this say school charges for SSS 1 and 2. So 2024 and 2025 academic year. So we decide for ask for the 3 terms, like all 3 terms, first term, second term, third term. So then give a breakdown. So for the first term, as soon as they see the tuition for first term at 2,500, so meaning 2.5 old loans, and new loans now 2,500. And for the furniture, they charge them 100 new loans, where old loans now 100,000. So for the report card, now 100 loans. For development, whatever that may be, 100 loans. For necktie, wow, kind of pricey. So for necktie, 150 loans. For ID card, 100 loans. 12 hard cover ledgers, 350 loans. Computer fee, 150 loans. One set daily uniform, 400 loans. Friday wear, 120 loans. Occasional t-shirt, 120 loans. Ceremonial uniform, 600 loans. Belt, 100 loans. I wonder why not then they buy belt. So belt, 100 loans. 2 pair of socks, wow, 90 loans. Sportwear, 120 loans. And then scientific calculator, 300 loans. So when you put all that together for the first term, the total for first term come to 5,400. So meaning 5,400,000 loans, 5.4 million old loans. So new loans now 5,400. And the second term, so because the first term they we don't put all length in it together, so the second term and third term are 1,200 each. So 1,200 for second term, and then 1,200 for third term. So this is not the school fee. Where you add up all the school fee, the total for just the school fee and all waiting I don't show so. That totally for now we get calculator. That totally for come to 7,800, so meaning 7.8 million. But we get additional charges we come with this, and then they go considered the back of this one. So then get this when are other charges. So textbooks for science are 1,100. Textbooks for commercial now 800. Textbook for arts now 800. But we manage as say a science student, so meaning now 1,100. So if you add the 1,100 to this 7,800, so the total for come to 8,900. So fumble them 8,900, then they will be slightly above 400 US dollars. And in Canadian, because the US money is stronger than Canada's money, so in Canadian it will come close to 600 Canadian dollars. So, but for the PayPal, because are based in Canada, so then go get for transfer in Canadian dollar. So, but waiting I go do, I go send for una the receipt, and then I go show una the PayPal next week where I get una approval. So dear for the people way this not just for the donors. The donors then waiting I go do, I go send to una this breakdown, and the receipt I go send them to una also directly. Let una all get a copy of the receipt for reference, because this now we all fruit of the labor. We fruit of the labor. If not so, then call then say I'm back you. So we all money business tight. We all know that it really money business not easy for come by. So we don't donate, and we still they ask for donation from them. So far we get about let us show na pull the PayPal, and then just show na within the now PayPal, so that they go a better understanding. We get for pull let's say around $410 around there, or maybe 450, so the balance can be in the account, the Canadian account. But again, I will be as transparent as I can, and una feel free for ask any question if una doubt of anything, because this now we all money. So it nice for like we all make sure see we get we money's worth, meaning that we transparent enough for let we able get exactly within we dey put on per. So I just want for show una the PayPal account fumble them le a display am na the screen. So if una dey see this now the PayPal account fumble them, and right now again now in Canadian dollar they dey display am, but let us show now the website very quickly, so now go see, because the website we don't update them as to how much we get in total, but I go show now the breakdown as well in a moment. So diaspora helping hand.org, that's now the website from Bulem. Sorry, diaspora.org. So far, the money we don't get, so it is show the equivalent in Canadian dollar is $926.84. And as I can always show now, the amount in and out. So this now the last 7 days, but I put 90 days. So the last 90 days, una they see na yeah, the money will come in, and una see say no money no come out it. But I just want to let people and give me the go ahead, and then for like I disburse the money. So fumble them this la and large somehow. Now the name of the folks them, the people and we don't donate, and I will just quickly recognize them. And I want to say before I do that particular thank you to we brother we based in Belgium, and brother Sal Kaba in Donak Chest, and say every month he go responsible for the school fee, and the school fee na 500 leons. So he go responsible for the school fee every month. So he don't take care of that. But this one, what is his school fee? The lunch, sorry, excuse me. He go take care of the lunch. We have 500 leons. So the school fee now they take for send money for so. But so far the people and we don't donate, and for say plenty thank you. We get brother Ibrahim Mansare. We are the last person who donate as of February 6th. And then you get brother Alpha Sise. Thank you very much, brother Ibrahim Ansari. Thank you, brother Alpha. You self donate February 6th. And we get we receive donation from brother Fode Toure, January 12th, and brother Robert Cargo, December 29th, and brother sister Alima Kamara, December 24th, and brother Ibrahim Mansai again, December 19th, brother Mohammed Kamara, December 19th of last year, and brother Alpha Sise again, December 19th, and we own network, the African Voice Network. On behalf of the network, I donate on December 17th, and probably it's overdue now for I do another one. So that's not the money we would all receive so far. And if una puts them all together, but this not the I like I show the net, because this not the gross. But the net, where you if you pull out the fee, a different. So I just want for sure now that I do the past 90 days, because about 90 days we don't establish this. So their names then they, so if una way they check, because I try for do this so people and will capture them. So you see the gross, and then you get the fee and then the net. So the net now you for calculate. So if you calculate them, you will come up to about $667. This in US. So the net, the colon almost next to the last. So this not the amount. And if people are interested in knowing exactly the total, like what school, so if you go back and watch the video, you can able for calculator. So that will be helpful for transparency's sake. So again, I able for capture all in one window. So this snapshot, I will encourage you now for like And again, I just sort of snapshot them, and then I go put on the forum for like when I get a better understanding of all the money we don't get. And I want to say boku boku thank you for all the people that we don't donate. And so now, since we almost they come to the top of the hour, I just want to forget now on our own response in terms of the money, the school fee we are shown us. So in salon money, the total for come to eight 8,900. We all loans now 8,900,000. So as I say, it will be slightly over 400 US dollar. Where I will check the exchange rate before I come. So Canadian dollar will be around 580 something, so close to 600. But I will show on a receipt for let una see exactly how much it come to. The processing fee, I think that was $6, 5.99 around there. For process the because I can normally send money through MoneyGram, so the processing fee when I can pay about 5.99. So all that I go show now. So fumble them. Before we go, I want if even a one person self able for say yes, you approve, just for let we be transparent enough, then they will be sufficient. So there, you don't need for be a donor as long as you they watch this program regularly. So there, I want for like you just sort of say approve for release the money for the school fee when are 8.9 million leons. So yeah, I they wait for that approval day. And in the meantime, for the people and we know the link, yeah, una scan this code and then it will take una to the link. We una scan this code, it will take una to the link, and I will sort of suggest or recommend that una try for help we let we get more money, please fumble them. So la display some of the comments them, and let una see waiting people and they say, and I want to let we all know the people that we get for approve for let us send the money. So a few comments that don't come, but I don't see anyone yet. But the first, Madam Bindu Kamara, thank you very much for where you join we, and you say we might as well say goodbye to that MCC money. We are a nation, should manage our affairs with minimum assistance from donors. Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, again, this is a very important thing where we need for ask the question, waiting will happen to the MCC money. And Giovanni, thank you very much. You say the Trump's administration might delay it, but Sierra Leone will get the MCC one day. Well, I'm not sure how long because, again, who knows after Trump commodity if the other administration no will just completely cancel the entire project. But again, for now, a almost certain say that money they in limbo or that project they because they said they're not going to give the raw cash na project they go help we with for develop the country. And Madabe do say, Giovanni, what a sad situation. How long do we have to wait? Knowing Trump, he will hold on and delay just to see us suffer. Absolutely. So we'll see the next 4 years because I don't feel say Trump go release him at all. So yeah, I want for like somebody kind of make so Sambo say the money collected is meant for this purpose, so it should be given for that purpose. Well, I clearly understand, and not to justification as to waiting the money, the purpose of the money. I just want to be transparent and make sure say we all are take una directives, whether you donate or not. But this na VOS project. So Sambo, Madam Sambo or Mr. Sambo, if you can say I approve, just that no more, then they go satisfy me. Again, and that's something where I don't feel say any other platform they ever try am before. So I want for try am, let we lead by example. Anything I be don't make promise. Anything where I want for do, any money where I want for release from the PayPal account for this bossam, I go come and take permission because this na school business, not in order for be a kind of emergency. For say, oh, na emergency, last send am, and then I carry report to na, I no would ever do that. So na he make where they be tell we, I tell the manager let go na school and ask the people then for hold on, say this weekend we are done the program and upon una approval I go release the money we manager go pick them first thing tomorrow morning and carry and go na the school for go pay for a school fee. So I completely understand Sambo, but unfortunately or painfully, una bear with me. But I just want to make them transparent and let argue na the authority for let una be the boss or the people them we go kind of give directives. So now that way they want for let we position this project and that make what we get for if we don't raise sufficient money we will get for reach to that stage for take additional students them I get for come back now this platform and show una the the applications and probably at that time I go ask for few volunteers where I go send the applications then to and then look through the applications there and probably either call in or join me in this program for announce the winner of the new beneficiary of the program. So I really want for play that way there. So it will be transparent and then they will help for like una confidence for let una put una money on this project. And I want every step of the way for make sure say I maintain that. So I just need somebody who go say I approve. That's sufficient for me. But I just want dear big or I be patient, but dear let somebody just write say I approve and then I go disburse the money. I know saying I plenty ask, but a nice followed one the right way. The right way. Okay. So fumble them again, land or drag this for too long. If I not get somebody we go approve because of the need them now, I go send them. But at least I don't inform una. So if nobody know sort of say he approve or whatever it is, I don't inform una. So then they in essence na my own notification for request let una approve for release so I go twist them the other way. This not a salon parliament to we go say nay, hey or nay or something. I go twist them the other way. So if somebody not feel comfortable for openly approve, there anybody will object for like we disburse the money for send 8.9 million for sit and school fee for the whole year, please let it say something. Otherwise, I go take and say yes, it's okay for let we release the money. So finally, fumble them. The last thing we I really want to talk about before I go, I know say time don't bet we and hey, Tonight, probably because of too much tension all day, but tonight we're able day within slightly over the 2 hour mark. So I really, really say Boku, thank you for that. But the last thing we I want for left for now with Fambulem, just a sort of advice. And also when I talk about Madam Bendu and also Sambo, we when I talk about the MCC. But this for be a wake up call. It for really, really be a wake up call for every salon person. If we not all we politicians them accountable and we just take and say, oh, me not care about politics, or oh, me, as long as na me party, they not they do anything wrong. If we not do that, salon will crash. Salon will go behind instead of before. Wait to make us say that. Now, on a member where President Bill be the campaign, it be make am very clear. Say APC did they spend recklessly, and he even use a phrase where he said that they spend like a drunken sailor. So now I believe say in they spend a lot more. So imagine the people them way get money pass way. The United States, of course, by the GDP, are the richest country in the world. Then the United States, now then they tighten up them belts so. In fact, as a matter of fact, it then fits the definition of austerity. Because for let it cuts down on projects and even projects where can will benefit Americans them. Then they cut down on them projects, then they and by extension they lay people them off. Americans them, they lay Americans them off. They say they want for cut down the excess spending of the government. So imagine the country we considered the richest country by the GDP in the world, America. And then they cut back so. So we salon now where we highly dependent on big. We president they spend 50 fanta and then they give people them back talk. So now we are go saying they come soon, where we all know this now this now figurative speech, where we all know how in a season people are not able to go no side with them can say in a season I angry day. So they in a season they can because America, UK, and Netherlands, and probably other countries them will follow suit where they use for help we for give we handout. Then they cut back. So usai that gap there, that funding gap, usai they pull am. And salon people them you know get too many people and we currently get job or they do business where you go say them people and they then go pay taxes and then tax money then they go sufficient for continue for run we country. And the people that way they pay tax no boku. So even if you increase the tax they you still not get for able cover the money where you go need for run the country right now, especially given the fact that the country in wage bill and boku other things them look like in fact you sack somebody and then you hire another person where you get deputy minister one, deputy minister two. So why you need for hire another person? Not to in fact opportunity this for let you cut down where you don't sack deputy minister one. Why deputy minister two not go just take over? And then you stop at that. Because you get Keller where itself they supervise the activities of this electricity system. Itself did it. And Keller self get staff under him. So why them people and they you know go able for use them same people and they for push that in they go before. So you get opportunity for reduce you cabinet. But no, You sack that one day, and without any time wasted, you don't say you don't appoint somebody else and stuff like that. So I'm not able to understand. I really not able to understand. Almost every opportunity where President Bill gets for cut spending, they ignore the opportunity. Then they even COVID, where Boku people during COVID cut back. President Bill be still a travel. Yes, it not be travel as much, but it be still the travel. And travel were not even necessary for the not to, on behalf of the country. They're not beneficial for the country. So me family, it's high time. Una again, I keep the appeal to the supporters them, and this also goes to the cabinet members them. President Bill, to some extent, if rigging way to a third term, now lame dog. So it not get much for biting at all. This time, una need for step up and say, pa, you know what? The way where America don't behave so, they don't cut spending and they don't block all the loophole them or all the funding. And UK they don't pledge for do the same thing, and the other countries them maybe they give money, they don't pledge for cutback. So pa, we self need for cutback. Una get, I don't know if una they engage in then difficult conversation day, but if indeed una they engage in then difficult conversation then day, it means they listen to una. Because waiting it just do so na typical example of that. So you get deputy minister one, deputy minister two. So you sack deputy minister one, and yes, you promote deputy minister two. But what do? You hire somebody back for filling deputy minister two in position. Why you for do that? Why saloon, small saloon? Why you for need deputy minister one, deputy minister two? To some extent, self, I don't feel say deputy minister for some of the ministries, then they forget deputy. They're not for their ministries. Some ministries they will not forget deputy at all because they get permanent secretary, and then get the staff them where they for able do the day-to-day administration of that department day or that ministry day. All you need for do as the minister now for direct policies, but you get people and where they able take care. So if the rich countries them, we know hear deputy minister one, deputy minister two, we know hear all them nonsense then they. Why we will continue for maintain that president bill? So Fambulem la tapam day because again it is frustrating, really frustrating. The country not get money, and yet you continue for the spend, and the spend where you they spend now something where is not necessary. I don't see anyhow it stimulates the economy. Again, before I go, I see somebody don't approve, and Brother the Great, thank you very, very much for the approval. And as a matter of fact, your approval is really, really highly, highly appreciated because you're now one of the donors them. So as a donor, for let you approve, say Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Kagbo and VOS. I approve, sir. Thank you very much for the approval, sir. And I know say yes, you also right, say you trust me. But again, this I want lead by example. I trust myself definitely, but if I do again, it will set the bar for any other either a group of people or a particular network or whatever. Then they try for raise money for the cause where they raise money for. Una go able use this standard and say no. Let we do the way how VOS be do we not be see no, we not be get no ala ala. then show we the money as they spend them and all lenting and they. So now that's the time for establish now. Yeah. But thank you so much, brother the great. We you approve and fumble them. We don't come to the end of this program tonight. By God's grace, I would deal to now on Saturday if God give you the life because Matilda get engaged personal engagement. So hopefully I will come with Mr. Jamboria. But if Mr. Jamboria not able to come, I will come on Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and salon time will be 10 o'clock. I know say people then go they fast, but we will try for keep them short. And maybe going forward, the next 4 weeks, possibly, even this program, I will try for make them as short as I can because me say get for the fast. So on behalf of VOS, I want to say beaucoup thank you to now all we participate on this program, and I will continue for read the comments them by God's grace. And dear we politicians them for telling to no means so for swear them, okay? Because I always can say for swear them, that's where they hold them. Guess what? It reflects back on we because and then they make policy. So let we just pray that God touch their heart, they're able for change to the right direction. And the country where we all cherish, when are the one and only country where me and you two call Mama Salon. That country, they allow continue for pray for them and let God continue for bless that country there. So Fambulem, let God bless Mama Salon. And by God's grace, I go soon on Saturday for Matilda in program. And this same program, I go soon on next Thursday. Until then, Mina Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say, Unatata.